fine or nine?
All right, fine or nine. Ghost, you are going to host this one. What is fine or nine?
Euthanasia.
Euthanasia. Now, this is a very interesting one because there's a lot of people that feel differently about this. Mixed emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know if I want to talk.
oh, he's going to talk about it.
Okay, cool question. Okay, just
Yep.
because I'm a dummy and I don't like what context do you mean and what like
Okay. So say, a family member falls deathly ill, cancer, God forbid, and you are faced with the choice of letting them pass on or not. And euthanizing someone would be the former, putting them to rest,
Correct.
okay.
to essentially put them out of their misery.
Almost like an assisted suicide.
I actually I know a little bit of something about this, and this goes a lot. I actually know a little bit about this because considering I've had family members that they had a will and they said like, if I become a potato, just let me go.
French fries, that's ridiculous. Who want to be French fries?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, and I say this. I mean, there's some like, just imagine like you can't always like think what they think. They got issues. They're battling this fucking disease for like I don't know, God knows when, and that's even hard enough for some people, especially when they're going through chemotherapy, going through diseases and stuff like that, like all that kind of stuff. As much as that is immoral, but if they requested it under law, under their will, I think it's okay. Even though I know some people think it's morally wrong, but if you're like at that age of just you're fighting this disease forever and you just want to go.
Okay.
I have no problem.
Austin, let me throw this at you real quick. Say it's not per se in their will, and they ask you, give me that bottle of painkillers right now, so I can just do what I had to do,
Oh, okay. So you mean like
medically or self-inflicted, I suppose.
I guess you could say that.
Not essentially suicide per se, but like you said, assisted.
Right.
no? So
Like if they're unable to do it themselves.
okay, that's more of a.
It's definitely a
It's
morality
It
question.
is.
Yeah,
It's very.
I
Yeah.
mean,
it's very interesting.
as much as you don't want them to die, but you also got to understand like their mindset. You got to understand where they're coming from and what they had to deal with. You don't know what goes on in their head. What if they, when they discovered this, they were relieved that
Right.
they're like they had shit going on at home. You never know.
Right.
But also at the same time, assisted suicide is almost like murder. You're just accomplishing a murder, technically.
It's like that one guy that was going around in his personal vehicle. What was his name?
Dr.
Kevorkian?
Yeah, Kevorkian.
Well, yeah, he was doing assisted suicides.
Yeah,
people that
yeah.
were suffering.
All right, Austin.
So what is it,
Fine
man? Fine or
or
nine?
nine?
I guess it really depends on the situation, and it also depends on the stability. I think it's fine as long as they are, they're okay, or as long as they want it.
As
Yeah.
long as it's
As
them
long-
making the decision.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right,
them
right,
making the decision. I think it's fine.
All right, fine. Okay. All right. So Austin votes fine. All right.
M-Balm, how about you?
Well, here's the thing, and a lot of people will say, well, it's wrong because this, and this. But in my eyes, I look at it like this, it should be up to the person that is having this done to them.
That's
I think
exactly
if-
what I say.
I think if they're suffering enough and they don't see the quality of life getting any better, I think, and they know that their life is pretty much on a downslope, it's one of those deals.
Yeah.
I think they should it'd be up to them to make that freedom of choice. So at the end of the day, it's very tough because there's reasons why you wouldn't want this. I'd have to say specific scenarios, fine. I'd have to do that. I have to say it. Yeah.
And Mr. Zuki.
Zoo, what do you got here, man?
Personally, I mean,
I know it's tough. It's a tough one.
It's definitely a tough topic.
You know, if it's certain reasons that are like medically necessary and such, like maybe fine, but like also 9.
So you're like right on the border.
That's where I'm at too. But
I can't. I don't want.
Are you more top or bottom?
Because I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. I'm always on top, bitch. So I am literally. I mean, personally, like people should have the free choice to do whatever. I mean, if somebody's truly suffering,
that's why I'm like, okay, I have to say.
If it was
fine.
my personal loved ones, I wouldn't be okay with.
And
that.
do you mind if I add this real quick?
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just voice cracking. Shut the fuck up. No, I actually know a family member of ours that she had dementia and she'd been struggling with this for 6 years. And I just like met her like the first few years that she had it. And it was and I know about dementia, and she was just getting worse and worse over the years. And then one day she had a stroke and she was hospitalized for like weeks.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And according to her will, it does say she even said it in her will, if she ever becomes a potato,
Vegetable.
basically, like she can't function a life, let me go.
Well, yeah,
and that's
like do not resuscitate.
Yeah, and it's
DNR
tough for,
order.
and it's definitely tough for all of us. It was very tough for all of us to make that decision, but
It's definitely a matter of circumstance.
yeah,
I agree. So
Now, I can weigh in on this a little bit because in the previous occupation I used to have, I actually worked with some people that had DNR orders, and there was always a thing. You have to know everybody's medical information. That
Right.
if there is a circumstance where something happens, like obviously if somebody's choking, you do what you got to do, but
Yeah.
if it's like a serious thing where you don't know, you may have to follow those DNR orders, or you can get penalized
oh yeah, I agree.
doing otherwise. But
And my decision, like the rest of you, I'm right in the middle. Like I said, it's a matter of circumstance, and it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
fine and 9.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It really is. It's not easy to kind of
No,
sit there and
it's-
talk about. That's why it was a good one.
And that's why, because it
That is a good
also
one.
made me think about DMX, him
Yes.
being in a vegetative state.
His family was around bedside, I guess, and they were
Yeah.
trying to make that decision for him.
didn't he die? Wait, yeah, he was 50, didn't he?
He was only in his, I think it was like 53, 52, something like that.
No,
51.
50? Just 50?
50.
Flat 50. Wow, Jesus.
Right there.
He's younger than my family. Like my mom and.
But you gotta
They're like
understand, though, he
that.
did
a lot of
He did a
stuff.
lot.
So
he did a lot
I mean,
of unfortunate things, and
Yeah.
he overdosed, and
yeah.
so
Well,
yes.
that'll happen, but
Oh,
that's
and,
still young.
I feel
It
like
is.
we should say this just because it happened. Prince Philip died.
yes.
I did hear about that.
99 years old,
Yep.
man.
99.
Jesus.
Seen
That's a
lot.
good year to die. I mean, honestly, if you,
I don't think there's any good year, any good years to die.
No, not year. I mean,
I know
I'm
what
just
you
saying
mean.
like age wise. It's just because I think as soon as like for me, this is just me, but like anything above 85, I'd be like, I'm okay to go.
He plans it. He goes, today's not today. I got things going on. Not next year either. And maybe 25 years from now, when I'm 99
25.
years old, I
99.
think, that's good year. Good year to die.
Not 100.
Not 100.
No.
I'll
100.
wait a
100
couple more months to get triple digits.
100's too cliche. You want to die right the year before.
I don't think
you
people
wanna
in the
li-
UK like triple digits.
Do you want to live? Yeah, but do you want to live up to like 100 years old? You're just
if I can make it to 100, good for fucking me. I will do it.
I'll look at it this
I
way,
would do it too.
I look at it this way. If I'm in good shape,
yeah. I was.
But if you're a vegetable, why the hell would you if you're stuck to
that's what I
confined to a
say.
bed?
That's what I say.
Or a wheelchair.
Don't make fun of Joyce. Don't make.
Oh, you defending Joyce? That's rich, Austin.
Shots fired.
Yeah, when did this start happening? Could someone tell me and update me on this?
Listen. Joyce is all right.
Yeah, she's all right until she comes and sits on your lap or tries to
When
sleep with you.
when she invades my personal space, then it becomes like, okay, you can fuck off.
Or when she gets camera footage of you talking to girls on the phone and going to the bathroom.
Shots fired.
Yeah, because I was taking a piss.
Oh,
and
It's all good, homie. It's all good.
I love you guys.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know.